The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Altoona Curve and the Akron Rubberducks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Glenn Walsh is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Digging in, Ray Galindo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Galindo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Ready on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Into the box, Roberto Guerra, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Walsh is becoming a rare bird in today's game in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your 5-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty D, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130. And he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, Philip Beck.
Striding in, Philip Beck, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Ball 1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or change up, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. Here it comes, 2-0. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Rob Mock. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery will get an out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse.
The designated hitter, Mario.
Now at the plate, Mario Quinones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
A ball and a strike. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 on its way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Still even at 2-2. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So stepping in, Patrick Kivlahan. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. Reined in. Barehanded for one. Back to first. And that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Altuna's out in front, 2-0. Orlando Murillo will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Alfaro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Alfonso Alfaro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Stepping in, Sean Horn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Clint Halpern, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0 home. And it's fouled away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. Horn leads off first with 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, rolls. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, David Hernandez.
So coming to the plate, David Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll dive back in. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. The Curve lead it 2-0. Into the box, Harker rolls.
Leading off for Altoona,
one of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Coming to the plate now, Abdul Manning. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not too often you see an at bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Mitch Haynes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Ray Galindo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, that grounder got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Guerra. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Pops this one up. Halpern in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he chased it in the dirt. Castillo is after it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Striding in once again, Philip Beck. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The set and the 2-0. Outside 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1. Haynes at third. Galindo over at second. Guerra on at first with 2 down. Line drive to center field. Allen is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Striding into the box, Greg Allen. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kivlahan sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And be on the lookout today because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
Now to the plate, Mike Burris. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball got him right there.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So striding in, Maxwell Castillo. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 taken, strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Now a move over to first. Runners on first with 1 down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Max Moroff standing in, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back easily. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Swinging a soft liner. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Stepping in now, Joe Banks, as he sends it on the ground to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, one error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Altuna's out in front, 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Mock.
The first baseman, Rob Mock.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. The 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. Burris scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mario Quinones.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mario Quinones. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Ball one, well below the zone. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Patrick Kivlahan.
Digging in to try it again, Patrick Kivlahan. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Two out, nobody on. Strike two called, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late two-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Parker rolls. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Banks will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Alfonso Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alfonso Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. The high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rolls, coasts under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Sean Horn.
Digging in now, Sean Horn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and one strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Clint Halpern, and he popped him up. Manning in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Curve lead it 2-0. Into the box now, Abdul Manning comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 32.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. To third. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Mitch Haynes.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Haynes. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that
for a nice swing. In now, Ray Galindo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Ball 1. And he misses 2-1. Throw over to the bag, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. The 2-1 home. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Haynes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready for another shot now. Roberto Guerra, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Grounded to third. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Progressive Field after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 2-1 home. Hard on the ground toward short. Haynes takes it in. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
Into the box now, Greg Allen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Guerra is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Burris.
Now batting, Mike Burris. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Philip Beck. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 21, Rob Mock.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rob Mock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. One out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Mario Quinones, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Patrick Kivlahan.
Digging in and looking for more, Patrick Kivlahan. Last time through was a base hit. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Parker rolls as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Banks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Maxwell Castillo. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's set, and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Max Moroff. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joe Banks.
Stepping in now, Joe Banks, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't get much of this at all as it's pushed to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. Altuna's out in front, 2-0. Ben Taylor takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Ben Taylor.
Stepping into the box, Abdul Manning.
Leading off for Altoona, the third baseman, number 32.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Mitch Haynes.
Digging in, Mitch Haynes. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Upper part of the strike zone. A dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Grounded to third. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, second baseman, Ray Galindo.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ray Galindo. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. To 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count offering on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping up now, Alfonso Alfaro. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, rolls. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, John Horn.
At the plate, Sean Horn. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Change up low, 2-0. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Guerra. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Clint Halpern.
Settling in now, Clint Halpern. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
2 out, nobody on. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Into the box, David Hernandez. To the left side, but it's well fouled. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as we are all knotted up at 2.
You put guys in the middle of your lineup because you need consistent offensive production. Well, these two just went bang, bang, back-to-back homers, so I guess that qualifies.
The center fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
Into the box now, Greg Allen, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
The count's 1-1.
To 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Burris.
Digging in once again, Mike Burris. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Standing in, Maxwell Castillo, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Allen at second. Burris at first. 2 out in the inning. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here's the 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Steven Gutierrez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Steven Gutierrez.
In now, Max Moroff, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Popped him up. Manning over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. The Rubberducks lead it 3-2. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning straight ahead. But first, let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Neil Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in, Roberto Guerra. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 delivery. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it.
Now batting, catcher, Philip Beck.
Now at the plate, Philip Beck. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rob.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Rob Mock, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A bullet to first base. The tag, and he is out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Rubberducks lead this one 3-2. At the plate, Joe Banks.
Leading up for the Rubberducks, the right fielder, Joe Banks.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-0. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alfonso Alfaro. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
And that misses inside 1-0. Banks on at first. Nobody out.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's one down now.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Stepping in now, Sean Horn, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Clint Halpern will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Kivlahan ranging back, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Banks isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score as they push the lead to 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runners are at second and third with one down.
Whoa,
2 balls and a strike.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Hit on the line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. Halpern is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Nick Birdie enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 57.
Greg Allen will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. Way to get dirty. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rubberducks lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Mario Quinones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Here now the 2-2. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Halpern waits on it. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Patrick Kivlahan, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So digging in now, Parker rolls 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rubberducks lead this one 6-2. In now, Mike Burris, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The third baseman, Mike Burris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too high, and it's 3-0. Maxwell Castillo is on deck. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready for another chance. Maxwell Castillo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Max Moroff, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Burris on second. Castillo at first with no outs. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Still even at 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground out to short. Kings has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, right fielder, Joe Banks.
Now in the box, Joe Banks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down out there. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Alfonso Alfaro. He swings and grounds it to short. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Davidas Nevoroskis comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Sean Horn will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch, and he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Kiblahan makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Clint Halpern.
At the plate, Clint Halpern. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 8 full. The Rubberducks lead it 8-2. Walter Chen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Abdul Manning, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pops this one up. Halpern in foul ground, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Mitch Haynes.
Stepping in, Mitch Haynes. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball well outside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ray Galindo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The center fielder, number 7, Roberto Guerra.
Standing in, Roberto Guerra, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-2 tonight's final. The Rubberducks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ben Taylor claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the Rubberducks, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.